Hi guys, so here I am working on my garden, and my gosh, this is such a wonderful time with the Lord, with nature. It brings so many thoughts. I was remembering a conversation that I was having earlier with a coworker regarding seeking counseling, regarding past relationships, which at this point we're like, my gosh, how in the world? How in the world did we tolerate such a terrible, terrible um, situation in our lives? And all I could tell her was, my testimony, my own experience. I can only speak for myself. I had to seek counseling as an adult because, I was an unwanted child. My parents decided to have an affair while he was married. So he rejected me. She didn't want me. Didn't have a choice because obviously she tried to get rid of me, but it did not work. And you bring that to your adult life. You are self-sabotaging. You are recreating the pain. So you need to do the work. And this was reminding me of what I did, because let me tell you, this was my life. Let me paint a picture. You see all of this craziness? That was my life. And that was taking up space in my heart. That was causing a lot of pain. And it wasn't allowing the Lord and His love to grow in my heart. So doing this, like, I was removing all that weed. Check that out. I mean, look how everything else looks. Look at this. And I'm not shaming the owner of this plot, but look at this. Look at all that weed. It's taking up the space, it's taking up the nutrients, it's taking up the oxygen, it's taking up the water. So, I mean, it is our responsibility at some point to say, you know what, enough is enough. I am changing my life. So that's what I did. I went to counseling. I absolutely gave my all to the Lord. I had a really toxic religious relationship with the church, not necessarily with Jesus. I was raised Pentecostal, and just by mentioning that, you know how terrible that was. So I didn't want anything to do with the Lord because I never experienced a relationship and love from Him. I always thought that He just brought me over here for me to suffer because of my upbringing. However, I was focusing on myself. I was focusing on what it was done to me, and what I deserved. And I felt entitled, and told the Lord quite a few times that He owed me. I mean, the nerve. He owed me so much because He brought me to this world to suffer. So that was all about me, poor me, poor me. I'm a victim, until I decided that I couldn't use that anymore because that was only hurting me. The people that I've mentioned before, they're sleeping perfectly fine every single night. And I was recreating the pain over and over. So, she said, and I'm glad that she realized, you know what? you're right. I do have to do something for myself. I do have to do something because, once again, we can't keep blaming our past and our hurts and everything that happened to us. We can't keep using that as an excuse. We have to do the work. I mean, I was using this, and guys, I was working out earlier, but this is a workout. I mean, obviously, check this out. And my hands, they hurt. But you know what? You need to do the work, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Removing all of this that doesn't belong anywhere in our lives, removing all of that requires work. And it just requires a decision that enough is enough. So, once again, all I can provide to you is my testimony. I live for the Lord. My relationship with Jesus Christ is so healthy because I am seeking on a daily basis, and I'm removing everything that has nothing to do with my life, removing all of it. And once again, it requires a lot of work, but in the end, I am happy. I finally feel joy for the first time, in my life. It's been a few years, to be honest with you. I guess it's been about 10 years or 12 that I decided that, you know what, I'm done. I'm done taking control of my life. I'm done being my own God. I am done looking just at my problems, looking at, sorry, it's getting late and I'm all stinky, so all the bugs want to be next to me. But anyways, once again, I lost my train of thought. But anyways, bottom line is we need to do the work. It hurts, but we need to do the work. So I hope this encourages you. Like always, I'm not posting any of this for people to see me. I do believe that everything that we go through, it's for a reason and to help somebody. The same way that I believe that you are blessed to bless others, the same way when you go through this kind of craziness in your life and then you find the light at the end of the tunnel, you should be helping others finding that light. And I want happiness and joy for anybody that have been through what I've been through, because to be honest with you, I feel like life and the enemy threw absolutely everything against me. But you know what? I was destined for bigger and better things. And I thank the Lord for opening my eyes and my heart to change my life. And I know you can do it too. So keep trying. It's gonna hurt. You need to get your hands dirty. But in the end, you will be able to make a video letting others know how it worked for you. So God bless you. Have a great day.